Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, the Enchanting Empress of Light. So I want to welcome my beautiful enchanted mommies to today's special reading, today's special pregnancy reading led by the Divine Spirit Babies. Alright, gives some for you, some for me, and some for beautiful spirit babies. So for this reading, I would like you to get into a comfortable seated position. I want you to try to clear your mind of all the thoughts of the day, any worries or stresses, as much as possible. And try to focus your thought on one thing, and that's your baby. The baby you're pregnant with now, or the baby you are manifesting to be pregnant with. So relax your mind and your heart space. The spirit babies are here, and they want to communicate with you, but they can't communicate with you if you are stressed. So you must relax. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, so I'm going to induce peace and serenity within you, within your environment, and within this reading. So what I've been led to do for today's special pregnancy reading, led by the Spirit Babies, is I have 3 separate piles that I channeled earlier to save time, under the direction of the Spirit Babies. So we have pile number 1, we have the baby boy energy. Okay, I channel energies from the Spirit Babies. Pile number 2, we have the toddler energy. And you can't see them, but the messages are in here. And then pile number 3, we have the baby girl energy. The special messages from the Spirit Babies. So I want you to concentrate on each pile to see which one you feel more drawn to, whether it's the colors and the design of the cards here, or the bottles, or the sippy cup. So relax and let your intuition guide you and pick your pile. So before we begin, I'd like to give thanks. I'd like to give thanks to Lord Ganesh for his benevolence and for his ability to remove blockages and obstacles. I'd like to give thanks to the goddess Oshun, who represents water, purity, fertility, and love, and is the mother of sweet things. I'd like to thank the elements, air, earth, fire, water, and spirit, or ether. I'd like to give thanks to all of our ancestors, known and unknown. I'd like to give thanks to all of the archangels, to all of our divine spirit guides and angel guides. I'd like to give thanks to our Creator. And I'd love to give thanks to Mother Gaia, because she always provides. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Okay, pile number 1, you chose the baby boy energy. Okay, I'm going to put this off side here. Okay. Okay, so whoever I'm speaking to, we have an enchanted mommy here who has been successful or who will be successful in becoming pregnant with multiples. All right, I just heard for someone here, someone is going to have identical twins. Right, identical twins, and their names are going to begin with the letter B. B or V? I think I heard B, but it could be V. Alright, so if there's an enchanted mommy here who has been trying to become pregnant with twins, or if they're if they run in your family, if they run in your baby's father's family, there is by some chance so All right, I just heard that somebody watching right now is pregnant with twins, beginning with the letter. All right, I'm sure it's the letter B, but it could be the letter V. So wow, so congratulations. There is an enchanted mommy here who right now is pregnant with twins. All right, and others of you who are watching, some of you will become pregnant with fraternal twins. All right, I heard fraternal twins. They won't look the same, but they'll be born at the same time. Okay, all right. So the Six of Wands represents success, recognition, achievement. So there's an enchanted mommy here who, for whatever reason, has always wanted to have twins. I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy here who has not even thought about twins. There's an enchanted mommy here who is thinking that she's only pregnant with one baby. Yes, all right, okay, all right. So I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy here who believes that she's only pregnant with one baby, but she's pregnant with two. All right, so the ultrasound, maybe you didn't have one yet, maybe you didn't pick it up, but oh my goodness. All right, so this is very happy news for an enchanted mommy here who has been manifesting this. You know what, let me try. Let me do something here. Yeah, I can put the bottom here. Yeah. Okay. There you go. That's better. Yes, so thank you. So I've been noticing in the past several readings, baby's father energy has been very dominant. But with this courtship card here, I just heard that for only a few of you, this is your baby's father who thank you, heart space. So for a few of you, your baby's father has retreated into their heart space, and they realize that you are the person, not just because you are their baby's mother, but because they are someone they want to go through this life with. Thank you. All right, so I just heard for someone here, a baby's father is going to come through, but they don't even know you're pregnant. They're just going to approach you, and they will be surprised when you tell them that you are pregnant. All right, that's not for everyone, but that's a message for some enchanted mommy. I just heard that they wanted you to know. All right. But for the rest of you, this is a courtship involving new love, or your partner, husband, boyfriend. Thank you. All right, so I just heard that for some enchanted mommy here, there is there's a masculine in your orbit who has friendship energy. Either you put them in the friend zone, or at first they put you in the friend zone, or they put themselves in the friend zone, right? There's friendship energy here. But with this courtship card, right, I just heard that for some enchanted mommy who's watching, a masculine who you regard as a good friend, you have no idea that this is what they want to do. These are their thoughts. Okay, yes, their thoughts. They daydream. This masculine daydreams about this. Thank you. Okay, so there will be no movement from this masculine, but they said you may notice his behavior may start to change a little. He'll start to want to do more things for you. He'll want to be of more help, more assistance. He'll want to spend more time with you. He will contact you for nothing important, just something to reach out, some reason, just to reach out to communicate. And for others of you, this is your husband, boyfriend, or partner that is looking to push your relationship to the next level. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I just heard for one enchanted mommy, just one, this will lead to marriage. So congratulations. And for others of you, this will mark a new beginning and some sort of change, some sort of, thank you, transformation, a transformation of whatever this relationship entails. It's going to transform. It's going to transform into something deeper. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get some clarifiers here. Okay, so from what I see here, the enchanted mommies who have either wondered about twins, if the thought even crossed your mind more than a few seconds, all right, this is for those enchanted mommies. Oh, look, this card turned over. That was weird. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Thank you. So I just heard that when this moment comes, there's going to be an enchanted mommy who normally speaks her truth. Somebody here is going to withhold information, withhold the truth. Right? And they're saying not to be in this energy, to speak your truth. This masculine needs to hear the truth from you, whatever that truth is, right? But that's how the card came out. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I feel kind of giddy. You're so cute. I feel giddy but calm. Excitedness, like a little jittery and excitedness, but not nearly as boisterous and animated as they normally are. other messages would you like the Enchanted Mommies for pile number 1, the baby boy energy, to know? What messages would you like them to know? Thank you. Whoa. Oh, no, I still have a card that's turned over. Where is it? I know I saw it. There it is. Wait. There it is. Queen of Cups. It's you. All right, so you're coming out, or rather you popped out in your own reading. All right. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, they make particularly very loving, caring, affectionate mommies. All right. So for those of you who are pregnant now or trying to conceive, you know, not every woman has that motherly instinct. Okay? Doesn't make them any less of a mother or a woman or anything like that. Just like personalities, it's just like anything. Okay, some women are more natural at it than others. Okay. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Can I have one more? And what messages would you like your mommy to know? To know. Pile number 1. Thank you. Whoa. Oh, oh. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. All right, I take back what I said. I think they're getting excited because I just feel it. I feel the energy here. Thank you. Thank you. I have one more message for your mom. I have one more. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Coins, all right, the Queen of Pentacles. So we have an enchanted mommy here. I mean, you look at how in this deck how she's holding it. It's almost like she's actually holding or cradling a baby. All right. So this symbolizes for some enchanted mommy here generational wealth for your baby. And what that means is just putting something away, $500, $1,000 for your child for the future. Right? If your family has a generational curse of financial struggles through 1 or 2 generations, you know, if every member of your family, almost every single one has had financial struggles, chances are you have a karmic generational curse with regard to finances. Right? A lot of families have different types of curses. They have financial curses, they have alcoholic, all right, they have drugs, crime, they have all different types. But there's an enchanted mommy here who is thinking about, or who has already secured financial abundance for her baby. And for those of you who have not done that yet, this is a sign for you to actually do this. You can do this before your baby's born, but definitely do it as soon as possible. Okay, put it in a mutual fund, or put it somewhere where it can't be touched, so it can just grow over time. Okay, so that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see the additional messages we have here. Okay, so we have an enchanted mommy here. Okay, so in this deck, it's called the Moon Queen, but it's the High Priestess. All right, so for some of you, you really actually doubted that you would have success with not only pregnancy, but success with having twins. Many of you doubted your intuition, so I just heard that some of you have doubted your intuition. Therefore, some of you didn't use it. Some of you didn't use your intuition with regard to timing conception, or even trying to conceive. So this is how miracles work. All right, for those of you who wanted this but doubted your own intuition, those of you who didn't even use it still had success anyway. All right, so that shows the power of manifestation and attraction. Okay, and we have the moon here. So the moon here is usually about secrets or things that are hidden. All right. Yes. All right. So there's an enchanted mommy here that I just heard. For a long time, you kept your desire of having twins hidden. Right? You kept it hidden from your baby's from your baby's father, or your partner, your boyfriend, your husband, family members. Okay, you kept this to yourself, all right? But no longer, right? So I just heard that for some of you, you're no longer going to keep this under wraps. And I'm sorry, I just have to say something. Hang on a second. So I just noticed on this card here, so in this energy, all right, the moon is about secrets or things hidden, but you can see the wolves howling at the moon. So there's nothing hidden there, right? They're calling out to each other, right? And I just noticed the similarity. This is my beautiful, I don't know if you can even see it all the way, but I don't want to move the camera, but yeah, so if you can see it, it's kind of like he's standing up and he's howling at the moon. So I just found it really cool how it's very similar. All right. It's pretty cool. Thank you, babies. Thank you. And I do believe that the wolf could be my spirit animal. I'm still working on finding out whether the wolf is my spirit animal or not. But All right, so to whoever I'm speaking to, right, the babies are telling me that there's someone here that is not going to keep this hidden anymore. All right, I just heard that some of you are so excited you want to shout it from the rooftops. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy here who is watching that, like, it's very imminent. Imminent. It is nigh. All right. There's an enchanted mommy here whose moment is nigh, that she is going to find out that she's pregnant with twins. Thank you. All right. So for those of you who have not been talking about this, you're not going to keep this under wraps any longer. You're going to share this with the world. You're going to share this with your family. You're going to share this. Some of you will share this on social media. And this is confirmation from the babies. Look, 3 of Cups. This is celebration. This is the celebration card. So for an enchanted mommy here who is watching, I'm sorry, I have like a little lump in my throat here. So for, I'm so emotional, my goodness. Enchanted mommy here who is watching, you're going to have reason to celebrate. And not just that. Hang on. So I just heard there's an enchanted mommy here who suffered a loss. Right? Some enchanted mommies lost twins, and some of you just lost a single child. Thank you. All right, born sleeping. All right, I just heard that. Right, for those of you who experienced a loss, you are going to experience profound joy. Because these souls picked you and the pregnancy wasn't viable. Right? Pregnancy wasn't viable. Right? Their soul had to leave that vessel. Right? That pregnancy was not viable. But the wonderful news that I just heard is that they are coming back, right? You could call it your rainbow baby, right? But in the spirit world, we don't have terms like that. It's just you're going to have them back. Right? And they just said, and you're going to be able to tell. You're going to feel, it's not just immense joy you're going to feel because you're pregnant, and pregnant with twins, no less. It's going to be profound joy. It's going to feel super heightened, right? Because these will be the same souls. All right, so this is beautiful. This is very beautiful. This is wonderful. All right, and I also heard as well that during this important conversation that's going to take place, right? I just heard from some of them that something's going to be uncovered here. This masculine is going to speak some truth. Okay, okay, thank you. This masculine is going to tell you something that you didn't know about, that was hidden from you. All right, and I just heard that they're taking a risk in doing so because they don't know what your reaction is going to be. Yes, thank you. But they want to come at you right. This is for some of you. All right, they're willing to risk it. They're willing to risk it to tell you the truth about something, to tell you the truth about something that you don't know, that was previously hidden. All right, yeah. Give him a chance to speak. Thank you. And they want you to be calm. Right? They just said when he tells you what he's going to tell you, to do not react, to be calm and to let him speak. Do not become over emotional. Do not become angry. Do not react. All right, that is what they're saying. Yes. And they said if you do this, you will find not just closure, but an answer to something that you wanted to know. The truth about something. All right? So if he's calm and he is respectful during this meeting, and he maybe says something shocking to you or something you didn't know about, they want you to let him speak. Right? This is, for some of you, this is your baby's father. Yes, thank you. Yes, some of them, right, I just heard that they said some of these babies' fathers have a hard time articulating how they feel. Okay, some of them aren't the best speakers. They're not articulate. But some of them will speak from their heart. But if they do that, they said you must be still and listen. You don't have to agree with what he said. You don't have to forgive. You don't have to do anything or make any decision. They just want you to hear him out. Okay, that's what I just heard. All right. So now we're going to get more clarifiers here. And there's an enchanted mommy for pile number 1, baby boy energy, that's going to be pregnant with twins. And for some of you, you've been wanting this. Some of you, right, I just heard there's some enchanted mommies here who may have heard of manifestation, but they've never done it. They don't know how to do it. They just never occurred to them to know how to do it. But unbeknownst to those of you who didn't even realize you were manifesting, you weren't doing it consciously. You were manifesting. We manifest from the we manifest from the moment we wake up until the moment we go to sleep. Right? Because we manifest as much as we are thinking, right? With our thoughts. We have the sudden wealth card here. So look up the number 11, and we have 777. Sudden wealth. All right, look at this. Privileged lady. All right, for some of you are going to come into a lot of money, and it's going to raise your standard of living. All right, I just heard that. And for some of you, it's going to raise your standard of living. All right, so look up the number 12 and number 11. messages do you want your mommy to know for pile number 1? What are the messages that you want? Oh, we had a card turn over. Look at this. Marriage. All right. Now I said earlier, all right? Now I told you what I heard from the spirit babies. A few minutes ago, the spirit baby said that for one of you, one enchanted mommy who is watching, this is going to lead to marriage. And look, the one card that turned over in the entire deck. What are the odds? Right? There are no coincidences, family. Number 3 means that enormous wealth, but wealth could also be of love, not just financial, but this is where it's going to lead for some enchanted mommy who's watching. All right? I just find that uncanny that this is the card that chose to flip over. Phew, you know what? It was nice and cool in here, but every time I do a reading with these beautiful babies, their energy, they get so worked up and so excited, and they're just such pure love that I just feel so hot. Like I'm starting to get like, look at this. Look at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. A gift. All right. Some of you look up the number 17. All right. For some of you, there's a message there. But look at that. Funny that this card would come up. A gift. The gift of motherhood. To not one baby, but 2. Look at that. Look at these cards that are turning up, enchanted mommies. I mean, this is amazing here. Thank you. What messages do you want your mommy to know? What are the messages that you want your mommy to know? Thank you. Yep. This masculine is thinking about you, right? And I just heard that for one enchanted mommy, this masculine is thinking and planning of how they're going to get to this point with you. All right? And for others of you, all right, they're thinking about how they're going to do this, how they want to get to this stage. All right? What are some messages that you want your mommy to know? Thank you. Oh, thank you. I know a card turned over, right? Did you turn the card over? Yes, you did. You guys did. Look, family room. All right? Yes. Thank you so much. What they just said was, you're going to need this big old family room because you have 2. You have 2 babies, all right? So you're going to need a lot of space, all right, in this family room. Look at that. That is so cool. It is so cool that card flipped up. Okay. Thank you, babies. Can I get 2 more? Wow. Thank you. Can I get 1 more? Wow. All right, so I just saw here the occupation card at the bottom of the deck. All right, but what I heard from one of the babies was that this masculine is going to work very hard to make this happen. Right? This masculine is going to work very hard to get you back into their life. Okay. Okay. Look what we have here. We have a baby girl, a child. It doesn't have to be a baby girl, but yes, thank you. Yes. They are so funny. They got all excited, like, yeah, like we're here. All right. So there are baby girl, spirit babies here, but this is the pile number 1, baby boy energy. So this energy symbolizes a child. All right. So wow. So we have, and look up the number 18. Right. So confirmation here that there is going to be success with this pregnancy. All right. So for some enchanted mommies here, you're going to be pregnant with twin girls. Thank you. Yes. All right. So you're gonna be pregnant with twin girls, and it's really uncanny how the pink here is very similar to the pink in this little girl's dress and her bow and in her bed and everything. All right. So this is a very beautiful, positive confirmation from the spirit babies. All right, that there will be success here with this pregnancy with twin girls. All right. Wow. Yes. So this is confirmation from the spirit babies. Right? There's going to be an enchanted mommy here, and here you are with your twin girls. All right? For some of you, for the rest of you, they could be twin boys. All right? This is pile number 1 after all, right? Baby boy energy. All right. So this is very beautiful confirmation from the spirit babies. All right. That's just amazing to me. I'm just going to put this here because this is just amazing. Look at this, the main female. All right. You came out in your own reading, right? The main female. Right. This is pretty cool here. All right. So here you are. All right. You're holding that wand of success, right? You both have brown hair here. All right. All right. You are going to be successful. This pregnancy is going to be successful. Yes. Yes. Wish fulfillment. All right. I just heard that wish fulfillment. Right? And they just told me they want the enchanted mommy who's watching to look up the number 6 and the number 2. And they want you to do that tonight. Don't put it off for later. Do it tonight. Yes, that message is for you for tonight. Thank you. Thank you. All right, well, this masculine, all right, has a reason to be concerned. All right, we have the concern card here, and there's the masculine. You can see how he's in deep thought. All right, he doesn't look frightened or, super worried, but he's sitting there going, should I do this? Should I do this? But the good news is you see the sunlight here, all right? And the sun is the happiest card in the deck. All right, so even though he knows that with the sun coming through here, he knows that he has to speak his truth about this. But he's concerned, all right? And rightly so, because he doesn't know how you're going to respond when he tells you that which was hidden. All right, so he is rightfully, understandably concerned about how this is all going to transpire. All right, but I just heard that. All right, and also look up the number 33 and the number 4 and the number 3. All right, so I just heard that for you to look up these 3 numbers, because these messages pertain to your masculine. Okay, so I'm led to use the "What does this person look like" deck. Those of you who are subscribed to my channel and who've been watching me for a while, you're familiar with this deck. For those of you who are not, this deck has different physical attributes of a person. All right, so I've been led by beautiful babies. They want to show you something. They want to show you. Why? Why do you want to show them this person? Okay, it's unclear. They won't tell me who this person is. Even a hint? Can I have a hint? Okay, no hints. All right, they want to show you something. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Okay, what do you want to show your mommy? Who do you want to show to your mommy? Whoa. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Who do you want to show to your mommy? Okay, do you want to show your mommy any more? You want to show your mommy any more? With this person? Wow. Okay. Alright, so they just told me that there's an enchanted mommy here who wears her hair in braids. All right. All right. So, okay. Wow, look at how that card landed. Little babies, they can be, you think they're little babies, but they can be so forceful. Look at that, a cute nose. All right, so this is the person that they want to show you. Now, keep in mind that not all of these attributes have to be on the same person. Okay, these could be for different people, or this could be for the same person. All right. But you have to remember, this is a collective reading. So these are for a lot of enchanted mommies, not just you. All right? So they want to show you someone that has a cute nose. All right? Somebody with freckles. Somebody with curly hair. All right. Please post in the comments if you know anyone with these attributes. They sound adorable. All right. They have full lips. All right. This person could be a male as well. All right. They have a goatee. Okay. Thank you. All right. So I was about to say that the goatee is for your husband or boyfriend or partner, but they chimed in the background, daddy. All right. So for some enchanted mommy here, your baby's father has a goatee. All right. And somebody has a sexy smile. All right, I don't know if that's your baby's father or not. All right, I'm not getting anything with that. Okay. And then the last attribute is a buzz cut. All right. So what I'm gathering here, and this masculine could have full lips as well. It's possible. All right. But what I'm getting here is what I'm getting here is that he has a buzz cut, a goatee, and a sexy smile. All right, this sounds like a masculine to me, and for someone here, it's your baby's father. All right, so we have that. I'm gonna put that here. Okay. And then they want to show you this person. Now, what I'm getting here, because I'm just going by my feelings here, and because they're just so cute and so I want to say like crafty, like they are so clever. I want to say they're so clever. So, and I know I'm right. Okay, I can tell that I'm right by what they're doing. All right, so this is for Enchanted Mommy who's watching. This is what they look like. All right, this is what they're going to look like. All right, and for some of you who are pregnant right now, they're telling you this is what they look like. All right, and for those of you who are trying to conceive, all right, they're telling you this is what they're going to look like. Okay, they're gonna have a cute nose, they're gonna have freckles, curly hair, and full lips. Right? What a beautiful baby, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, now no, it's cute. This little girl is cute. Now this little girl had freckles. I would probably freak out. All right, but she doesn't. But I just thought, like, looks It's kind of similar. She has a cute nose, she has curly hair, and she has full lips, but she doesn't have freckles. But anyway, this is an adorable baby. Enchanted Mommy has an adorable baby here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get messages from your baby, and then we're going to close out the reading for pile number 1, the baby boy energy. Okay. So the first message from your baby. Mommy, please help me fulfill my soul contract. Thank you. All right, I just want to find out a way how to articulate this. All right, the best way I can say it is for some enchanted mommy who is watching, they want you to let them be born. Yeah, that's it. Please help them fulfill their soul contract. And their soul contract is for them to be born here. Okay. So, second message from your baby. Mommy, after I'm born, please don't put me in daycare right away. All right, there's an enchanted mommy here who is watching. All right, your baby, you have to understand your baby's soul is in the fourth dimension. Therefore, they see everything. Everything. Right? They want you to delay this. There is a divine reason to delay this, so that the right person comes into focus. All right, so that's what I just heard. All right, they're not telling you to not do it. They're just telling you don't do it right away. All right, and a lot of enchanted mommies, they take maternity leave, and then they feel they have to go back, and some of them they do have to go back to work. All right, they have to go back to work to provide for their family, and a lot of the times that means daycare, especially if their husband, boyfriend, partner, baby's father works, and there's no grandma, grandpa, or no one to watch the baby. This usually means in 6 to 8 weeks the baby's bounced into daycare right away. So to whoever I'm speaking to, there's a spirit baby saying, please delay this. All right. Even if it means sacrifice, even if it means sacrifice, and I take that to mean even if it means less money coming in. All right, that's how I take it to mean anyway. Okay, the next message from your baby. Mommy, protect me from being vaccinated after I'm born. Yeah, so your baby knows that that the vaccines that they've been putting into babies and children, all right, for decades, impairs spiritual growth, and it retards spiritual growth. And it also speeds up transition. Right? I just heard that. Right? We don't want to do that. We don't want to speed up transition as soon as a child is born. Okay? They want to live their life as healthy as possible. So I don't know how this can be done, especially if you live in the United States. If you don't live out in reservation, or if you don't own your own land, I just don't see how this can be done. But this is just a message. All right, this could be for an enchanted mommy who lives out of the United States, or in the United States. But this is a message, right, for some enchanted mommy. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Okay, the next message from your baby. Mommy, you're going to see a surprise when the doctor shows you your ultrasound. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Enchanted mommies, this is why you're going to celebrate. This is why you're going to celebrate. All right, this is confirmation. This is confirmation from your spirit, baby, okay? Wow. You're going to see a surprise when the doctor shows you your ultrasound. All right? The surprise is 2. Okay? You're pregnant with 2 babies, with twins. Yes. All right. So I just heard for some enchanted mommy, they won't be identical. Okay, for some of you, they won't look the same. I just heard that. But they will still be twins. All right? They're still going to be born. They're still going to be together in the womb. All right? Wow. So this is a very, very beautiful, very, very beautiful and positive confirmation from your baby. All right? Oh, okay. Wow, this is such beautiful, beautiful energy here. This is so beautiful. Okay. And the last message for pile number 1, the baby boy energy. Mommy, Daddy is going to surprise you with something really special. Gee, I wonder what that would be. Maybe a special meeting, a special talk. A special talk about taking things to the next level. With something really special. Thank you so much. Thank you. You beat me to it. Okay. Right, so I just heard from some of them that for some enchanted mommy here who is watching, you're going to be surprised with a proposal. All right. So some of you may get an engagement ring this summer. All right. And I just heard that you see how he's You know, they're sitting there talking, but see how he's taking her hand. All right. So I actually just saw this playing like a movie in my mind. Him getting down on one knee. All right. So I love when that happens. It's weird but wonderful. So this is what they want you to know. So the last message from your beautiful spirit baby for this evening is that your baby's father is going to surprise you with something really special. Right? It may not be an engagement. All right. It may not even be marriage for some of you, but it's going to be something really special. Right? And that means something for each individual enchanted mommy here. Right? So this was a very beautiful, very positive reading for some enchanted mommies here. There may be you know, and I'm just saying this, there may be an enchanted mommy who has these features, but my intuition is telling me that little babies here, they want enchanted mommy to know that this is what they're going to look like. These are the features that they're going to have. They're going to have more than one. All right, I just heard that, more than one. All right, and then for others of you, whoever this masculine is, all right, wait. Oh, wow, that is so cool. That is so cool. So in this picture here, now if you can tell, he has a goatee. All right, he actually has a goatee. All right, now he's not smiling. I don't know if he has a sexy smile or not, and he doesn't have a buzz cut. But I thought it was cool that he has a goatee. But yeah, so for some enchanted mommy here, this is what their daddy looks like. Okay. So this reading is totally amazing. This energy has been in the ether. I'd probably say about 3 months. All right, and I'm talking about twin energy, twin and triplets. All right, but then I noticed that it was more like single babies, but now it's resurging now. All right. So for pile number 1, you have reason to celebrate. All right, even though this didn't happen yet, it's going to happen. And for others of you who've seen the sonogram already, you know that you are carrying twins. And for some of you, they're twin girls. All right. So congratulations. Congratulations on your pregnancy of twins. That is so beautiful. All right. Look at how happy these girls are. All right. These children are dancing around, they're celebrating. That's going to be you. All right. So congratulations to pile number 1, the baby boy energy. For some of you, you are going to be pregnant with twins. All right. And for others of you, all right, I just heard that because this card came out. For some of you, all right, you will be pregnant with one child, and for some of you, it will be a girl. But you have reason to celebrate as well, all right, because this energy is here, okay, a single pregnancy, all right, one baby. So that's for a few of you, but this is predominantly for those enchanted mommies who are going to have a multiple pregnancy, all right? So congratulations. You are going to be pregnant with twin girls or twin boys, all right? And if you're not pregnant with twins yet, you will be, all right? You will be. There is a lot of reason to celebrate here. Right, so thank you for watching tonight's reading for pile number 1, the baby boy energy. I hope this reading was enjoyable and it offered you some clarity and insight to your situation. Many of you are successful, all right, with this pregnancy. And I wanted to mention, I remembered earlier, I mentioned that some of you experienced a loss. I want to remind those of you who have experienced a loss that your baby is telling you that, you know, they're coming back, all right? The loss that you suffered, these souls are going to return, all right? So this is a very, very beautiful message, all right? And this is something that many of you have wished for and you wondered about. Some of you didn't even wish for it. You just wondered about it and poof, there it is, all right? Some of you have manifested this and you didn't even realize it. Okay, so until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste. Okay, so for pile number 2, you chose the toddler energy. All right. Okay, let's see what the spirit babies want you to know. Okay, so wow, I just hearing so many things. All right, so the first thing before I forget here. All right, so I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy here who's going to receive a message that she's pregnant. All right, this could be from a doctor's office, a pregnancy test. All right, there's an enchanted mommy here who's going to receive some sort of notification that she's pregnant. All right, so you're going to get some sort of message. Thank you. All right, so I just heard that whoever I'm speaking to, you are going to give someone a message saying that you are pregnant. All right? Email, phone call, text. I mean, that's a hell of a way to tell someone, you know, that they're going to be a dad. But it doesn't necessarily have to be the baby's father. Okay, I just heard that. So there's an enchanted mommy here who for some of you, you're going to send someone a message that you are pregnant. All right, and for others of you, you're going to receive a message that you are pregnant. All right? All right, it's funny because this vibe and these messages came out for pile 1 as well. This vibe, all right? So for Enchanted Mommy here, right, it took you a lot of courage and strength to conceive, to become pregnant. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So some of them said that there's some of you here that were very scared to become pregnant. All right. Some of you have suffered a loss and you feared that it may happen again, that you may suffer another loss. All right, so I just heard that. So for some enchanted mommy here who is watching, it took you a lot of courage to risk doing this again. Okay, I just heard that, to risk having your heart broken again. Or to risk not conceiving at all and having your heart broken that way. Thank you. All right, so either way, for some enchanted mommy who was watching, was very courageous, and it took you a lot of strength to do this, to try to become pregnant again. But they want you to know that you're pregnant. All right? You're pregnant. They want you to know that. So congratulations. Congratulations to pile number 2 of the toddler energy. You are pregnant. All right, and all right. So I just heard. Thank you. So I just heard for some enchanted mommy here who is watching. All right, you're gonna be courageous to see this pregnancy to term. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. So there's a spirit baby that wants an enchanted mommy to know that that don't be scared to be pregnant. All right. There's an enchanted mommy here. There is a first time enchanted mommy here who's watching. A younger enchanted mommy. All right. I just heard that. All right. So your spirit baby is sending you love, and they're sending you strength and courage. All right. To see this pregnancy through. All right. They said you have nothing to worry about. The pregnancy is going to go great. Thank you. All right, and I just heard from one of them that they said they're going to be small. All right, they're going to be born small. So I'm guessing a normal baby is like 7 pounds, right? 7 pounds. So so there's a spirit baby here who may be 6 pounds, all right, or 5 pounds. All right, so they're going to be small. But they want you to know that everything's going to be fine, everything's going to work out well, and you have nothing to fear. But because you do, they are sending you courage and strength. All right, that is for just, for a few. But for the rest of you, you are pregnant. They want you to know that. And for those of you who are not pregnant yet, you will be. All right, this is direct confirmation for pile number 2, the toddler energy. So, thank you. All right, they want you to just keep on doing what you're doing. All right, the same. Okay, same schedule, the same rhythm. They want you to do everything. They want you to continue doing what you're doing with regard to conception. All right, that's all I'm getting. All right, they want you to do things the same way. All right. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here. I'm overcome with emotion here, and And not for the enchanted mommies, you know, because I am happy for you guys, but I'm overcome with emotion for them, for the spirit babies. All right, you're not the only one who's happy about this. They are happy also. Yeah, some of them have been waiting years. Thank you. And some of them, it wasn't, they want you to know, it wasn't because they were waiting for you to conceive them. They've been waiting for years because for some of you, you haven't even met their, you know, their father yet. They had to sit there and they had to wait in the wings while you got together and met, you know, to meet their dad, right? So some of them have been waiting a long time. So a lot of them are just as joyous as you are, if not more joyous, right? Look at this baby here that's smiling. I don't know if you can tell. All right. It's very bittersweet, you know, because, you know, these are beautiful, pure souls, you know, and they take a lot of time of discernment and decision and just reflection on choosing the right parent, right? The right soul. Not necessarily the right one, the right mother, but the soul that they want to help them accomplish whatever their soul contract is, whatever their wish fulfillment, whatever their desire is. What are some of the messages you want your mommy to know? Whoa. And I have one more message. It's one more message for your mommy. What do you want your mommy to know? Yeah, see, look, we have the Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. This is what they were talking about, how it took some enchanted mommy here a lot of courage. Okay, some of you fought long and hard to make the decision to become pregnant again. Right? For a few of you, knowing full well that you experienced a loss and that it may happen again, just the fear alone that it may happen again. But some of you fought long and hard, all right? And the wand is behind you, so there are some of you here that made the choice, that made the decision, all right? And you're looking out into the sea and into the sky. This is possibilities, all right? But it took, for some of you, it took courage, a lot of courage. But you did, you know? Thank you, babies. Thank you so much. What do you want your mommy to know? What do you want your mommy to know? Just need one more card. Thank you, babies. Oh. I just need one more card. Thank you. Oh. Okay, we have the Hanged Man here, but in this children's deck, it's called Patience. Right, so some of you, in addition to courage, many of you who were in this situation, you had a lot of patience. Thank you. And some of you, all right, I just heard some of you faced failure after failure after failure. Yes, they were there every time you checked the pregnancy test and it was negative, and you cried and you were crying. All right, so you know, they were there with you, right? Many of you were very patient and you stuck it out. All right, you stuck it out, and because you did, now you're pregnant because you didn't give up. And they're grateful to you for that, because if you gave up, they wouldn't be here. They wouldn't have a chance to be here. Thank you. Page of Cups. All right, look at that fish there. It's a sign of good luck and prosperity. All right, very good sign there. What's a message you want your mommy to know? Thank you. Let's see, one more card. Thank you so much, babies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, babies. What's a message that you want your mommy to know? Okay, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down. Thank you. Thank you. Just calm down. Just need one message. Just one message. Just one message. Just one. Thank you. You want to tell your mom? Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so we at the bottom of the deck we have the wheel, right? The Wheel of Fortune, all right? So this is luck, right? Lady Luck on your side, okay? Luck. Right, I just heard that some of you have been trying for years. My goodness. Right, and some of you are this close to giving up, this close. Right, but your baby's telling you the tide is turning, right? The wheel is here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here. All right, out of 78 cards in the entire deck, this came out. All right, this turned out. All right? So for some of you, the tide is turning, all right? The tide is turning, right? You're so close. Okay, let's see what messages they have for you. Beautiful energies here. Beautiful energies here. Yeah, I just heard for some enchanted mommy here who it took her a lot of courage to go forward with conceiving this pregnancy. All right. And for those of you who did that, you always stood in your truth, all right? You stood in your truth. You always knew that you wanted this. You wanted this more than anything. More, for some of you, more than anything in this world, right? More than career, more than, I mean, for some of you, more than marriage, like, even though you're, you know, some of you are happily married, but this is like a serious wish fulfillment, right? So here it is, right? You spoke your truth to your higher self, to our creator, and to your baby, all right? And what you said has been heard. We have the Two of Cups here. Normally the Two of Cups energy, a lot of people, including me, can regard this as soulmate energy. Thank you. So for some enchanted mommy here, Spirit Baby wants you to know that you are their soulmate. All right? You are their soulmate. All right? Many people have soulmates, but not everybody has a soulmate. But many people have more than one. All right? And for those people who have one, they never meet them. They go through their whole life. Some people have too much karma. Some people have too much going on and they make the wrong decisions. They go in the wrong direction and they never meet them. All right. But soulmates aren't always about romantic partners. Right? Soulmates could be family. Soulmates could be your parents. Soulmates could be your children. Okay, your best friend. Whoever. But soulmates can also be children. All right, and for the enchanted mommies who are watching, your baby wants you to know that you are their soulmate. Right? That's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Very beautiful, strong bond that will never be broken. That can never be broken. All right, so I just heard that for some enchanted mommies here, you are going to delay. You're going to delay telling your baby's father or telling other family members about this pregnancy. You know, we have the Chariot here. All right, the Chariot is all about forward movement. All right. Forceful, quick, definitive forward movement, but it's in the reverse, right? So for some enchanted mommy here, you're just holding back. Okay, you're not screaming from the rooftops. You're not telling everybody, hey, you know, I'm pregnant. Thank you. Yes. Yes, all right. And I just heard that they want you, for some enchanted mommy who is watching, they want you to they want you to keep this under wraps for the time being. Why? All right, all right, this is just for some of you. All right, and they want you to look up the number 7 as well. So, yeah, 5. All right, we have 2 7s here. All right, so look up 7 7. But for some enchanted mommy here, they just want you to just to hold off on telling everyone. What about your daddy? Okay, I don't have anything on that. But for others of you, you're just you're gonna decide to delay this, but not for any like deep reason. You just want to have everything all ready. For some of you, you want to, all right, I just heard for some of you, you want to go past the first trimester before you even say anything. All right, so I just heard that. Okay. Okay. Let's get this here. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. This is such a beautiful energy, and you know the fact that in this reading it's not just, you know, a happy congratulatory type of vibration. This is, you know, this is very important. This is very paramount, that it took an enchanted mommy so much courage to see this through. You know, some enchanted mommies, and I'm not even talking about experiencing a loss. I'm just talking about enchanted mommies who've been trying time and time and time again, only to be disappointed over and over and over again. All right, it takes courage that way too, to just keep pushing on and to keep trying, even though, you know, there's failure after failure, you know, negative after negative, you know, pregnancy test. It takes courage and it takes strength to keep going on and on, but with persistence, most of the time it, you know, it pays off. We have official person here. So we have some enchanted mommy here who's in the military, or whose baby's father is, right, Navy or Air Force. All right, and look up the number 22 as well. What are more messages that you want your mommy to know? Pile number 2, the toddler energy. Oh, wait a minute. We have high honor, so strong military energy coming through tonight. Look at this. That's 2 military cards in less than 1 minute. In fact, that card came out. But since this card came out, it popped itself out, I'm going to leave it there. Because they told me to. So I'm going to do it. These babies now, they have me wrapped around their cute little chubby little fingers. And you know it. Thank you so much. Thank you. What other messages do you want? Thank you. Well, that was very, very, very forceful. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers coming up. All right. So we have an enchanted mommy here whose baby's father is, this is the Six of Cups energy. All right, they're thinking back to not just lovemaking, but just being with you. Right, so we have an enchanted mommy whose baby's father is thinking of you. And feeling passionate for you as well. Okay, so let us see here the messages we have. So I just heard that for many enchanted mommies here who have been through so there's an enchanted mommy here who has been through one injustice after another, and that injustice is the conception not taking, right? All the anguish and anxiety and suffering and grief that many of you have gone through. Wow. Thank you. Wow. All right. So I just heard for Enchanted Mommy who may be watching, there's an Enchanted Mommy here who actually had to go to court for surrogacy. There's an Enchanted Mommy here. My goodness. She, you know, her and the baby's father put a lot of money into this surrogate, and this woman who carried this baby to term, this woman was a surrogate. This woman was supposed to surrender this baby to this enchanted mommy. This enchanted mommy had to go to court, all right, to petition for rights to their own baby. All right, and all right, so I'm not getting anything else about how that turned out. All right, I maybe they don't want me to know, maybe they don't want it known. All right, and I just heard for others of you, this is justice. this is justice, because many of you have been trying to become pregnant for a long time. For some of you, for years. All right, you've done, for many of you, you've done your shadow work, you've done all the things spiritually, and you've done things physically to become healthy. You've done things to become a better person. And so the universe is going to give you justice by giving you that which you want, which is your wish fulfillment. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so that's what I just heard there. All right, and we have the Ace of Swords, which is the card of speaking your truth. So, all right, so I'm still not getting the answer, the outcome to that one situation about the surrogate, but I just heard that Enchanted Mommy here spoke her truth at this hearing. All right, some Enchanted Mommy here spoke her truth from her heart and from her soul. I never understand, like, why sometimes they tell me things, but then they don't tell me additional things. So it kind of like leaves us hanging a little bit, you know. But I don't like to question. I don't like to question them because they know best. Okay. Okay. So we have a journey card. All right, and this is going to be a journey. Right? For many of you, this has been a journey of strength and courage. Some of you were this close to giving up, but you never did. So what a journey that was. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they're very grateful that for some of you, like, they were there at the moment in your heart space that you decided to embark upon this journey of motherhood. And for those of you who are already pregnant, this will be quite a journey. All right, they want you to know that the toughest part is behind you. I just heard that. All right. All right. The worst is behind you. All right. All the conceiving, checking the pregnancy tests, going to doctors, going to fertility specialists, all of that stress and all of that perseverance, all of that patience that it took you to do all that is behind you now, because you're pregnant now. So now you can enjoy this journey. It's not going to be bumpy. It's not going to be a bumpy journey. You have it. Look at this train coming in. All right. A nice, smooth, enjoyable train ride. And you can see in the back of this car, you can see the sunlight here. Okay, sunlight is hope, sunlight is happiness. So this is a journey to happiness, to your wish fulfillment. And a journey to getting to know, to raise and getting to know your soulmate. All right, so something that you have to understand is when we have a child, all right, they don't really belong to us. All right, they come through us, all right, not because of us, if that makes any sense. All right, once they reach the age of 21, and it's not just because it's a legal thing, but this is spiritual. All right. Once they reach the age of 21, they are no longer your child. They are an adult, and they are their own soul. All right. Of course, they will always be your child, but they will be, they will be their their own adult soul, and they will go on their own journey. But they want you to know that you're going to go on this soul journey to get to know them, and they will be your soulmate. All right, that's very beautiful. A very beautiful message here for Enchanted Mommy that needs to hear it. And there's the number 10. All right, so look that up. The number 2, the 2 of Cups. So the number 2 and the number 10. All right. Okay, so we have an Enchanted Mommy here, all right, and I'm getting here, now that this doesn't apply to everyone, but for those Enchanted Mommies who have a husband, boyfriend, partner, or baby's father who are in the military, all right, right, your babies want you to know that when this happens, they want you to send a message out to your baby's father. Now, for some of them, depending on which branch of service they are in, it could be a little difficult getting that message out. But nonetheless, they want you, as soon as you find out. I just heard that as soon as you find out that you're pregnant, they want you to message this masculine right away. All right, and let them know. And for those of you who don't, whose baby's father or masculine is not in the military, they want you to message him, all right, to message him right away. They don't want you to sit on it. Don't sit on it too long. And I think what I'm feeling here is this is the wealthy man here. So there's an Enchanted Mommy here whose baby's father is financially stable. Yes, and all right, so what I just heard is they want you to message this masculine, all right, this baby's father. Now, for some of you, this may not be your baby's father, all right? You may not be in communication with them. They may not be in the picture. They may not want to be in the picture, all right? All right, some of them may be incarcerated, but for the majority of you, this is your baby's father, and they have financial security, and for not just for their best interest, but for yours, they want you to message this masculine or their daddy right away. As soon as you know that you are pregnant. All right, yeah, I just thought that, and then they just answered me the moment I thought that. It doesn't matter if you're not in communication. All right. If they're dangerous, if they're, if they're a criminal, if they're a narcissist, if they're a sociopath, obviously if there's something wrong with them mentally, if they're not a good person, then of course don't reach out to them. All right, but that's not what I'm getting here. All right. These daddies are good men, all right? Or else they wouldn't be telling me to tell you to reach out to them. All right? For those of you who have good masculines, all right, they want me to let you know that as soon as you find out you are pregnant, to message them and let them know. All right? It's funny that you see an envelope here, like, somebody just wrote a letter, but I see the phone here too. And this normally does not stand out to me during a reading, but this did. So Thank you. All right. So they are in agreement. So they want you to call. Okay. Yes, they want you to call. Don't don't email and don't text. They want you to call. This is important enough to let this masculine know that you are pregnant, that they're going to be, a dad, and their whole life is going to change. All right, and you have to remember that your baby knows everything. They see things and know things that you don't. So there's a reason they want you to do this. So they want you, as soon as you find out you're pregnant, they want you to call this masculine, because that's going to set a chain of events in motion. All right. So that's what they want you to do. Okay. Okay, so now, right, I've been led to use this deck. This is the what does this person look like deck. Okay. Okay, so I think they're going to just do this to all the piles. Okay, your baby wants to show you someone. All right, that's all. That's all they'll tell me. And it's cute sometimes when they're mysterious. Like when they. Thank you, babies. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just calm down. Just calm down. What do you want to show your mommy? Who is the person you want to show your mommy? Well, thank you. Who is the person that you want to show your mommy? Oh. They are so strong. Babies are so strong today. Card wanted to turn over, is it? Alright, so some enchanted mommy here wears her hair in braids. Thank you. Who's the person? Okay, is there any other attributes you want to show your mommy? Oh. Right, so for some of you, your baby's father is athletic. They have an athletic build. Okay, let's see who your baby wants to show you. Okay, so the person that they want to show you has locks. Okay. All right. They have gray hair. Now keep in mind that all of these physical attributes don't all have to go for the same person, right? These could be different people they are showing you. So just take it as it resonates and keep that in mind. All right, they have shoulder length hair. All right, so some enchanted mommy here. So that card came, some card was at the bottom of the deck, or that she wore her hair in braids, and we have here extensions. So some enchanted mommy here as extensions in her hair. It could be shoulder length hair extensions, okay? Right, the person they want to show you has intense eyes. Right, and the person they want to show you is bald. Now, they could be bald because they shaved their head bald, or they could just be bald because they went bald. All right. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be your baby's father or even your husband or boyfriend or partner, but this is a person or people that your baby wants you to see. They just want you to know. So please post a comment if you know a person or people that have some of these attributes. Right, so I'm seeing here that this could indicate an older person. So perhaps they could be talking about perhaps a grandfather, or maybe a friend of the family, or something like that. All right, someone like that. All right, and also this person could be a masculine. All right, and has locks. Right, they could have shoulder length locks. All right. Right, they have intense eyes, whoever this person is that they want to show you. All right. Thank you, babies. Thank you. All right. So for pile 2, for the toddler energy, these are the physical attributes that came out. Okay. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to get the messages from your baby. Okay. Okay, so the first message from your baby. Mommy. Aww. Grandma is watching over me and will help you after I'm born. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. You know, this could be maybe the person that they want to show you. Maybe. All right. It's a very beautiful, beautiful message there. Right. Okay, so I just heard for some of you, this is your baby's father's mother. All right. That has transitioned. All right. What a beautiful, sweet message. All right, the next message from your baby. Wow. Mommy, please learn to forgive people so you don't get any more karma. Wow, this is very deep. So as many of you enchanted mommies embark on your spiritual path and you learn more things about spirituality and how things really are, if you subscribe to my channel, you will learn a lot because I've made a decision because I was led to just speak truth. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start speaking truth during my tarot readings. All right. And so, you know, we come down here to learn, right? Life isn't a blessing. Life is a lesson. All right. Learn the lesson, lift the curse. All right. That's what karma is. Thank you. We can't go through life harboring resentment and unforgiveness. That's a very low vibratory energy. And this is not good, because you don't want to get stuck on samsara. All right, that's what is called reincarnation. All right, it is on a horrific wheel of birth, suffering, and death. Right? The whole point of coming down here that you chose, we all chose to come down here to learn our lessons, to lift that karma, right? To lift that karma so that we are not trapped on this repetitive cycle of samsara. That we can actually go to the fourth dimension when we transition, where anything is possible, where we can ascend to the heavenly realms. All right, but the only way that you will do that is by getting rid of your karma. And one of the ways that they're telling you to get rid of this karma is by learning to forgive. Thank you. And I know that this is tough because this is something I'm working on right now. All right, it's very, very, very tough, and it is a testament to the, not just to the human spirit, but just to forgive someone that has done you such wrong. And we have to remember, forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. All right, and it's not just so, it's so that you feel better. They say it's for you, for karma, for spiritual reasons. All right, just because you forgive someone, it doesn't mean you don't, that you forget. It doesn't mean you have to be friendly with that person again. It doesn't mean you even have to talk to that person again. But you have to release that resentment. You have to forgive them so that you are not stuck being reborn back here in this third dimensional hell state. That's what this is. That's what this matrix is. All right? And this is what they want you to know. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. They don't want you stuck on samsara. They don't want you to reincarnate. All right? They want you in the heavenly realms. But the only way that you're going to do that is in this lifetime, and that's by learning to forgive. That's one of the ways to release karma. And they want you to start doing that right away. Right? Because in life, we don't know what's going to happen. All right? And any one of us could get hit by a Mack truck tomorrow. All right? And if we haven't forgiven the people that we were supposed to forgive, if we haven't done the things that we're supposed to do, my goodness, we're going to be stuck on that repetitive cycle. We're going to be born again, and we're going to have to start all over again. All right, they don't want that. So this is a very important message, all right, that some enchanted mommy really needs to hear. Okay, the next message from your baby. Aww. Mommy, I love you just the way you are. It's why I picked you. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. And they mean it too. Yes. All right. So I just heard, okay, I just heard that there's an enchanted mommy here who can't understand why any baby would pick her. All right. And they just said, no. You are perfect the way you are. That's why they picked you. All right? Very, very sweet. Okay, next message from your baby. Yep. This is what I said earlier, all right? Mommy, I can see everything, even though I'm inside your belly. Okay, you have to remember their spirit is in the fourth dimension, all right? They see everything, right? It doesn't matter, even if they're inside their belly, they're spiritual, so they still see everything. They want you to know that. Okay, so the last message from your baby for pile number 2, the toddler energy. Mommy, your pet is one of my spirit animals and my protector. Wow. All right, that is beautiful. A beautiful message here. So for those of you that have a pet, that have a dog or a cat, please let me know. Please leave a comment and let me know what kind of pet that you have. And that's something that that they want you to do. All right, they want you to research this and look this up. Whatever kind of pet you have, to look up spirit animals. They want you to look that up, and they want you to know that instinctively you chose that animal, and you thought you just chose it because they looked cute or you wanted it, but they want you to know that you chose that animal. Thank you. Yes, you chose this animal for the reason that this is their protector. All right, this is their spirit animal. All right, and this is what they want you to know. So this is a very interesting and a very powerful message. Many people have a spirit animal, but they don't realize that those people who aren't spiritual, they've heard of spirit animals, but but that's all. They don't know much else about it. All right, but your baby is telling you that the pet that you have right now, it is their spirit animal. All right, so that's very profound and a very cool message. So this is a very, very, very emotional, very beautiful message here for pile number 2, the toddler energy. We have an enchanted mommy who literally went through hell to get here, okay, to become pregnant. All right, you've had to have so much courage, so much determination, and so much strength to persevere, but you did it. All right, you did it, and your hard work has been rewarded. Congratulations. All right, and for those of you who are not pregnant yet, you may be pregnant right now and not even know it. All right, and for others of you who you don't know if you're pregnant or not, you may not be pregnant right now, all right, but you could conceive this week or next weekend. All right, you could conceive your baby tomorrow if you're making love with your partner. I mean, you just don't know when, but the frantic and excited energy that I'm feeling from these babies, this is soon. All right, for those of you who are not pregnant yet, this energy is here, and it's coming soon. If it hasn't already, it's going to come very, very soon. And they also want you, for those of you, all right, some enchanted mommies, all right, you may be in the military, but this is for your baby's father. All right, they want you to message him. All right, as soon as you find out you are pregnant, they want you to not just message, but call. All right, you see the phone there? They want you to call. All right, and if that masculine is not in the military, then regardless, they want you to call this masculine. All right, for a few of you, he is financially secure, and once he finds out about this pregnancy, he is going to provide for you and this baby. Okay, this is the reason why your baby's telling you to do this with haste. Right, as soon as you find this out, don't hang on, don't wait a month, don't wait. Yes, they don't want you to wait. And I don't know why. I don't know what is the rush, or I don't know what it is, but they have their reasons, all right? And they see things that you don't. And just because they see things, it doesn't mean that they want us to know. It doesn't mean that you should know. All right? But they're telling you enough. All right? They're telling you what you need to know. All right? Okay. Yes. Okay, they're telling you what you need to know. So tell them right away. Make a phone call and let this masculine know right away as soon as you know that you are pregnant. And things will go smoothly from there. Okay, I just heard that. Okay, so until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste. Okay, so pile number 3, you chose the baby girl energy. Okay. So let's see the messages that your baby wants you to know. Okay, so we have an enchanted mommy here who is young. Okay, all right, you could be a teenager, possibly. Wow, right? I just heard 17, right? 18 or 19. All right, and this is also a young woman, all right? Just a young woman, a first time, right? A first time mommy, all right? First time parents in a relationship, or you could possibly be married. Right? So whoever I'm speaking to, you manifested this. Right? For the teen who is watching, a lot of times teen girls, they fantasize, they daydream about what it would be like to be pregnant. And a lot of teen girls, they love children, and they, they glamorize pregnancy, and unbeknownst to them, all right, and this is just what I'm hearing, one of you manifested this pregnancy, All right, you didn't realize it, but you actually manifested it. All right, so I mean, it worked, and what I heard was it was unintentional, right? Most children and teens don't know about the law of vibration, which is the law of attraction. So somebody here manifested this pregnancy with this young baby's father, and you didn't even realize that you did it. All right, and because of what is manifested, now you're in for some change here. We have the change card. All right, so some of you could be possibly relocating to another residence. All right, somewhere bigger. All right, so I just heard that for some of you are living with a relative or a roommate, and so some of you will be moving to your own place. All right. All right. I just heard for some of you it'll be small. It'll be a small place, but it'll be your own place. You won't be sharing it with anyone. It'll be your own dwelling. All right. That's what I just heard. Yeah. So aside from the relocation, there is going to be change involved. All right, and that change is everything that comes with being a new parent. Right, but what I just heard here is that some of you will be relocating to a new house, or a smaller dwelling, but my eye caught sight here of this cactus here. So some of you will be relocating out of state. All right, and they were the ones that got me to notice this, because I'm telling you right now, I've seen this card 100 times, and this has never stood out to me until now. All right, so for some of you, you may be moving to Arizona, New Mexico, somewhere around there, and if it's not that, just some of you will be relocating out of state. Some of you out of the country. All right, I just heard that. So whether it's relocation to a smaller dwelling, or just your own dwelling, or whether you'll be moving out of state or out of the country, there will be some major change involved here. And they want you to look up the number 9. All right, so look up the number 9. Okay, pile number 3, the baby girl energy. We're going to get some clarifiers, more messages from your baby. So yeah, I'm sure many of you have heard, be careful what you wish for, right? Many people don't realize that when we're awake, as often as we're thinking, we are manifesting. And God forbid if we have any emotion behind those feelings or those visuals, something's going to manifest out of that. Right? And that's what they want you to know. For some young enchanted mommy here, you manifested this pregnancy and you didn't even realize it. So you have to be careful. It's not like you have to monitor your thoughts every second of every day, but just be mindful about what you think about. All right, because what you think about, you may bring about. And the thing with the law of vibration is, once that's set into motion, once that energy is set into motion, it's coming towards you. Right? It's not going to just stop. You can't just say, hey, no, I don't want this or whatever. Stop the momentum. You can't. Because if you've been thinking about something and visualizing it and fantasizing about it and feeling good about it, feeling happy about it, feeling good emotions about it, you know, something's going to manifest. And for many people don't realize they manifest pregnancy. You know, and it's a slap in the face for some women who've been trying for years to be pregnant, and there's some women who don't want to be pregnant, right? They don't want to be pregnant, but unbeknownst to them, they manifest it. And that's the way manifestation is. Look, we have the Ace of Cups here. All right, so for some enchanted mommy here, yeah, look, you manifested this, all right, and you're happy about it, okay? This is the Ace of Cups, all right, overflowing with love, all right? So whether you're young, whether you're a teen, or whether you're just in your 20s or whatever, somebody here, whoever's watching, if this is you, you are happy about this pregnancy. Taylor. Yeah, I just heard that name, Taylor. Please tell me that resonates for someone. What messages do you want your mommy to know? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. What message do you want your mommy to know? Yeah, we have the Three of Coins here, right? The Three of Pentacles, right? So this is a very good sign, because what I just heard, little birdie told me that there are people in your family that think because you are young that this isn't going to work out. All right. And the babies want you to know that it is. This is a partnership. All right. The two of you are going to work together. You're going to work together on this relationship. For some of you, on this marriage. You're going to work together as parents. And after this child is born, you're going to continue to work together to raise this baby, regardless of your age. So for the naysayers, and for some of you, it's even your own parents or your own family. All right, so don't pay attention to what they say. They don't know anything, all right? They're going by assumptions, all right? You have your spirit baby is telling you that this relationship not only is it going to work out, but it's going to thrive. Yes, all right. All right, so I just heard that some young parents make the best parents. That's what they just said. All right. You don't have to be, a wise old sage, or you don't have to be a full-fledged adult to successfully raise a beautiful child. And this is what they're saying, all right? So, okay. So let's see the messages that that pile number 3, the baby girl energy. Let's see the messages their baby has. So what some enchanted mommy needs to know, what your spirit baby wants you to know, when you manifested this pregnancy, right, your baby's father did not want anything to do with it at first. Now, for those of you where this has not happened yet, if this happens, don't lose hope, right? Some of them, especially if they are young, like if they're 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, all right? Some guys, you know, they don't want that responsibility and they're actually terrified. All right, so for some of you, this hasn't happened yet. For some of you, this has happened. All right, or it will happen. All right, but for those of you who manifested this pregnancy and they found out about it, all right, you are offering them your cup of love and the good news that they were going to be, you know, a dad. But they're looking at that cup and they're like, nope. You know, they're not even looking at it, they're looking down. So they showed no interest. All right? They showed no interest at first. All right? And some of them were scared. They want you to know, okay, I just heard, okay, there's 4 of cups here. This process could take as long as 4 months. All right, if they suddenly just vanish or they don't return your texts, or, you know, they just broke communication. Some of these masculines may need time to think, okay? Their life is about to change. This is a big responsibility, all right? So, you know, it may take that long, but this is what may happen, has already happened, or will happen. But for most of you, right, he's not looking at that cup at first. But later, when they've had time to think, when this time is past, all right, when they've had time to think about what this really means, not just for their life, but for the baby's life and for your life, for all of you. When they've had time to do this, and they really think, all right, this couple in this picture, they're happy. They're young, but they're happy. All right? When they've had time to think about what this really means to them, what you really mean to them, they got into their heart space, all right? We got the King of Cups here. This is the most lovable, most affectionate, most loving, all right, and caring guy in the entire deck. Okay, and he showed up in your reading, right? This is confirmation from your spirit baby that this is going to work out, right? We had the 3 of Pentacles, show up at the bottom of the deck a few minutes ago. So you can see the chain of events. You can see it unfolding before your eyes. Okay, needs time to think, right? Needs time to think. Has thought it over. All right. He's in his heart space. We have the fish again, a sign of good luck and prosperity. And he's smiling here. Look at this. He's in his heart space. All right. He's in his heart space because he's thinking of you. He's thinking of this relationship and of the beautiful family that is to come. Family, we have the Nine of Cups here. This is wish fulfillment. You and this baby, this little family, this is his wish fulfillment. This is beautiful energy. This is what your babies want you to know. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Oh, it's not going to work out. Oh my God, look, they don't even have a job. They don't have a car. They still live with their mother, or they still live with their roommate, or oh God, how is that going to work? Blah, blah, blah. No. It doesn't matter what anybody says. What matters is what you say and what your baby says. And your baby is telling you that this is going to work out. It's right here. All right? You can't make this up. Right? You saw some of these cards flew out forcefully. And all right, so this is pile 3. All right? The baby girl energy. This is the fastest pile in this entire reading. I mean, these cards flew out. All right? In the other 2 piles, the babies were so excited it took time for them to come out. But here, they're more settled and, they're more calmer, and these just came right out. So the proof is in the pudding. Here it is. All right? All right, thank you. I was just going to say that. All right? I don't know if they're reading my thoughts or they just beat me to the punch here. All right? But I just heard they want you to give this masculine time to think. All right? Don't, when they find out of this pregnancy, they don't want you to harp on him and da-da-da-da-da. They want you to tell him and then pull back and give him time to reflect and time to think about what this means, because you want him to come at you right. You want him to come at you because he wants to. All right? Not out of obligation, but because he wants to. There's a big difference. And they're telling you, if you give him this time to think, he's going to get in his heart space. All right? And he's going to do what he feels in his heart. All right? And that means to give his cup, all right, his cup of love to you. Because look, you offered it to him at first, right? You told him about the pregnancy, right? You said, look, we're going to have a baby. Look, I love you. Isn't this wonderful? We're going to be wonderful parents. And he's looking down. He's like, no, I'm not really interested. So you're like, okay. All right, but there is your cup. And here is his cup. Right? There is his cup. And look at all of these cups here. Right? So your babies want you to look up 4. And they want you to look up 9. Or 9 down here. All right? You and your baby are this masculine's wish fulfillment. All right? Look at all the cups here. All right? And for those of you who manifested this, look at your cup there. All right? Some of you have done spell work. Right? Some altar work, okay? And for others of you, you've just done some manifesting. And a few of you didn't even mean to. All right? You didn't even realize it, but look at this cup here. All right? So let me see. 9, 10, 14, 15. We have a total of 15 cups. All right, 15 cups in one reading. All right, that, you know, that says it all. All right. Oh my goodness. I heard that beautiful sound again. Okay, I have to say something. So I don't know if you guys heard that, but the last spirit baby reading that I did, I heard that bloop, 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 that little bubbly sound from the candle. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I heard it again. I just heard it again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Beautiful little babies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've never heard that cute little bloop bloop, that little bubbly sound. I've never heard that sound ever, and I've done so many readings throughout the years, and I've never heard that. I've only heard it when I've done spirit baby readings. It's so beautiful. Thank you. I'm sorry, I just can't get over that. It's so beautiful. All right, so my goodness, so we're gonna get some more clarifiers here and more messages from your baby. But my goodness, this is a very, very positive outlook for some enchanted mommy here, some young enchanted mommy. Okay, you're in your teens or you're in your 20s, right? Like you're from 15 to 25, all right? That's the kind of range that you're in. What are more messages that you want your mommy to know? Oh, did you see that? Wow. That is brilliant. The privileged lady. That could be the change that happens for some of you. All right. Right. It doesn't have to be, but due to this masculine, for some of you, your masculine is financially secure. So, for some of you, this change is going to involve your standard of living. All right. For some of you, your standard of living is going to increase. What are the messages you want your mommy to know? What are some of the messages you want your mommy to know? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, thank you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have family room. All right, so thank you. So I just heard that the change involved. So earlier I mentioned that the change involved maybe because you're moving to you're relocating to another dwelling that it may be small, but it'll be your own dwelling. You won't be sharing it with anyone. But what I just got here is that for a few of you, and this goes with what I said earlier about that some of you, your standard of living is going to increase. It's going to become better. It's going to become higher. All right, you're going to have more financial abundance and security and stability. So we have the family room here, but if you look at this family room, I mean, this is not, this is not like a 2-bedroom apartment. I mean, check it out. It's got a fireplace, it's got a chandelier, it's got a beautiful couch. I mean, beautiful, table and a tea set. I mean, this actually goes well with the privileged lady card that just, that popped out a few seconds ago. All right, the privileged lady, and I just said that your standard of living is going to increase. So this is at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, this is the kind of family room, like this is the kind of house that you're going to have, right? So for some of you, this is the kind of change. You're going to have a better standard of living. All right? And right after that, look. All right? So this masculine here. All right? For those of you that this has already happened, all right? When he was in this reflective period, all right? He was thinking about you a lot. All right? So this is confirmation from your spirit baby. All right? You were on his mind the whole time, and he had to think. All right? He had to think about what this means for his life, for your life, for the baby's life. Okay? So yeah, okay. All right. So let's see the messages that your baby, additional messages your baby has for you. Oh, look at this. Look, the privileged lady. Look at that. She popped out and then she came out to stay. All right, so this is, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, babies. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so, and I just mentioned that this would go perfectly well with this picture. Look, even it's kind of like the same window. All right, like look at, she lives in opulence. I mean, look at this. Look at her dress. So this is confirmation from the spirit babies, all right? For some enchanted mommy here, this pregnancy and the fact that you manifested, some of you manifested not just the pregnancy, but I just heard some of you not only manifested the pregnancy, but you manifested wealth. All right, I just got that. All right, so for some of you, this change, whether you manifested this or not, or whether this was divine intervention, or however this happened, right? For some of you, this change is going to be that you're going to relocate, to a beautiful home, to a higher standard of living, and that's going to reflect in the way you dress. All right. So for some of you, this change, you're going to be living quite well, quite comfortably. And so will your baby. All right? They want you to look up the number 12. All right, so I have 2 messages that just came flying in. All right, they were so quick. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so for some of you, This masculine thinks that this pregnancy in you is a gift to him. All right. This is why it's his wish fulfillment. So to him, you and this baby are his gift. All right. It is his gift to him from the universe. The three of you. All right. And for others of you, this is your gift. All right. Because those of you who innocently and, unbeknownst to you, all right, just through having visions and visualizing and fantasizing, daydreaming, feeling those emotions, like you became pregnant and like everything's going to work out okay with your baby's father and he's happy about the pregnancy. All that you manifested, the universe is going to give you as your gift. Many of you have been hard at work, some of you for years, manifesting this. And in this deck, we have this beautiful golden cup of love here. So many of you have been doing this out of love. All right. I'm not saying that some women don't do it, that they do it without love. I'm just saying some women manifest wanting to be pregnant for, we'll just say, different reasons. All right. And their manifestations still come true. But we'll just say that it's not altogether genuine, or it's not altogether all encompassing and loving. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. But for this reading, for pile number 3, the baby girl energy, many of you manifested this out of love. And the universe recognized that. Look at that. Look at the gold there and the gold in this picture. I can't help but see how that stands out to me. All right, so it's very beautiful, and this is your gift, right? The gift of your baby and your baby's father. You both are very happy together. All right, and all right, thank you. All right, so I just heard for some of you, you are going to get married. Okay, this is going to lead to marriage. All right, they want you to look up the number 17 or 8. Okay, so this is going to be your gift. All right, for some of you, it already is your gift. This is already in your reality. All right, so for some of you, the change that's going to be involved when you relocate, all right, I just heard when you relocate, some of you are going to relocate into a good area, all right, a good neighborhood. We have the community card here, all right, and this card, all right, this card represents community. It represents people that are good neighbors, people that will help you out if you need it. If you need a cup of sugar or something like that, they'll help you out. If something happens and you have a little one and you have to go pick up your husband from work because he's injured, excuse me, or something, and you need someone to watch your baby or to watch your kids, your your neighbors will step up and help you with that. All right. So, and I also heard, thank you. So many thoughts flying in here. That the area that you're moving to is a safe area. All right. You can see here, you can see how the storefront here looks very nice. All right, it's not, they don't live in the ghetto. You know what I mean? Like they don't live in a bad high crime area or in a poor area. All right. So this is a very good neighborhood, um, a safe neighborhood with people who are helpful and friendly. All right, who will help. So that's very good news. For those of you who are okay, I just heard some of you are in the midst of moving right now. Okay, some of you are packing, some of you have already found your place, and some of you are getting ready to move. All right, and for those of you who aren't sure about the neighborhood, you haven't had time to scope it out, you haven't had time, to ask around about it. You're just going to move there. All right, so your baby is telling you and wanting you to know that this is a good area, a good neighborhood. All right, they want you to look up the number 39 or 12 or 3. Okay. Wow. These are some very, very wonderful, positive messages that are coming through here from spirit babies. Okay. Okay. So I'm being led to pull cards from the What Does This Person Look Like deck. Okay. Okay, so your baby wants to show you someone. Okay, that's what they decided they want that for all the piles. All right. So they want to show you someone. Who is it that you want your mommy to see? Who is this person? Oh, thank you. Whoa, that one turned over, but it didn't come out. So there's somebody here that they want you to know that's skinny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Whoa. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Is there any other attributes you want your mommy to know? Want to show her? You want to show her more? Show her more. Show your mommy some more. Who do you want to show her? Who do you want to show your mommy? Thank you. Okay. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have bangs. So we may have an enchanted mommy or baby's daddy that has bangs. Okay, so let's see who they want to show you. Okay, let's see the next one. Okay. Okay, so far, Now this doesn't, now keep in mind, your baby just wants to show you this person. Okay, this person could be anyone. This could be your baby's father. This could be a family member. This could be anyone. All right? But they know that only you know who this person is, because I don't know who this person is. So far we have someone they want to show you. This person could be overweight. Right? They could have short hair. They could have wavy hair. Now keep in mind that one person doesn't have to have all of these attributes. Okay? Some of these attributes could go towards different people. Or sometimes they all fit one person, all right? Take it as it resonates. So they're overweight, they have short hair or wavy hair. They could have a cleft chin. Okay. All right. And they're younger than you. All right. So for some enchanted mommy, all right, your baby's father could be younger than you. All right. If you're, if you're 17, he could be 16. If you're 19, he could be 18. If you're 20, he could be 19. All right. Or I mean, I don't know. You know what? I don't know if I would have any cross watchers. I don't know if any babies' fathers would be watching any of these readings. But if they did, you would be younger than them. If they, if I had cross watchers, which is highly unlikely at this point. So for some of you, your baby's father is younger than you are. All right, and the last attribute. Oh, and they wear glasses. All right, so for some of you younger than you, this could be your baby's father. All right, that is the vibe that I'm getting, but this could also be just somebody else. All right, somebody else that they want you to make note of for some reason. Okay, that this person could wear glasses. All right, they don't have to be younger than you. This is just for some of you. All right, they wear glasses. They could wear glasses. They have a cleft chin. All right, they have wavy hair. Some of them could have short wavy hair, or some of them could have wavy hair or short hair. They could be overweight. All right, so for those of you who know who this person is, please leave a comment below, because I'm very interested to find out if this was a family member or a friend or your baby's father or whoever this person is. All right. So now we're going to end your reading with messages from your baby. Okay, the first message from your baby. Oh, looks like this message isn't for you. Daddy, I recognize your voice when you talk to Mommy. Oh, wow, look at that. So your baby wants wants your baby's father to know that when he talks to you, they recognize his voice already. All right, that is so sweet and that is so amazing. All right, okay, yes, thank you. They want you to tell him tonight. They're so excited. They want you to tell him tonight that they recognize his voice. All right, I think they think that's going to make a difference, and I think they think that they're going to get to hear it more. All right, so that's the message that they want you to know, or they want him to know. All right, that they recognize his voice when he talks to you. All right, so that is a very, very sweet message. Very, very sweet. All right, the second message from your baby. Wow. Okay. Mommy, I'm going to be the only baby you will ever have. So that's very beautiful, but that's very bittersweet. It could be bittersweet for some enchanted mommies who were perhaps wanting a larger family. Maybe they wanted 2 children or more. But they want you to know this because they want you to enjoy and appreciate this pregnancy. And they want you to make the most of it. All right, they're giving you an advantage over a lot of other enchanted mommies who don't know this ahead of time. So they think, oh, this is great. A lot of times they worry throughout their pregnancy and they're rushing and they overwork or they do things that they're going to wish that they'd done differently. And they're like, oh, you know what? I'll just, I'll get a chance to do it on my second pregnancy. And they think they're going to have another pregnancy. And so they may not appreciate or appreciate every precious moment of this pregnancy as much as they would have if they knew that this would be their only pregnancy. Thank you. Okay, I tried to articulate it the best way that I know how. And they like how I said that. So yeah, so they want you to know that for a few of you, this is the only pregnancy that you'll ever have. So they want you to appreciate it and enjoy it, and him too. All right, their daddy as well. All right, it's a very important message. All right, the next message from your baby. Aw, I like it when Daddy talks to me through your belly. All right, so this is a lot of strong daddy vibes coming through here. Yes, right. I just heard, I love my daddy. All right. Wow. So there's some spirit babies here that they love you, but they love their daddy too. All right. That is the second daddy message that that we got. All right. So every time, like you see in this picture, right? He's smiling. He's rubbing her belly, right? He's rubbing her belly. So when your boyfriend or husband does this, right? When your baby's father does this, they love it. They love to hear his voice. I like it when Daddy talks to me through your belly. All right. I'm sure that they like when they rub, their hands on your belly, but they didn't say rub their hands on the belly. They said they love to hear him talk through your belly. I like it when Daddy talks to me. So when he's talking to them through your belly, they like it, all right? And then in this message, it says, Daddy, I recognize your voice when you talk to Mommy, all right? So this is how they are recognizing your voice, because you are, your baby's father is constantly talking to them. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful that they're doing that, right? And for those of you whose baby's father isn't doing that, encourage him. Don't force him or nag him into doing it, but gently encourage him to do it, because this is how they will recognize Daddy. They're going to recognize him. They're going to recognize his voice. All right. All right, so the next message from your baby. Oh. Mommy, when are you going to tell Dad? Wait, Mommy, when are you going to tell Daddy you're pregnant with me? Oh, all right. So some of you are putting this off. All right. Some of you are not telling him yet, or for some reason you're putting it off. All right. But they don't want you to do that. All right. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. All right. They're saying, no. They want you to tell him right away. All right. As soon as you know that you're pregnant, they want you to tell him right away, because these steps need to happen. Thank you. All right. When you tell him, for the majority of you, this masculine needs time to think. All right. They're going to need some time away to think. So you're going to offer them your cup of love. You're going to tell them about this pregnancy and how happy you are. And you're going to express to him, wow, isn't this great? We're going to be, mom and dad. And they're not even paying attention to you. They don't want to look at this cup. They're looking down. So you say, okay. And you're going to step back and give them time to think. And this could take up to 4 months. I just heard that. All right, so this might take some time. So you don't want to wait any longer. But when you tell him this, then he's going to look at this. My throat chakra is blocked here. And that was just fine a second ago. All right. All right. So when you tell him about this pregnancy, he's going to get into his heart space. All right. And when he does, all right, when he has had time to think, he's going to get in his heart space. All right. And that is what you want. When he gets in his heart space, he's going to realize the love that he has for you. And he's going to realize what this means to him, that this is everything. This is his life now. All right. Thank you. Yes, this is his life now. He has to let all of this sink in. All right. He needs this time to reflect, to let this sink in so he can get in his heart space. All right. Because when he gets in his heart space, all right, that's going to be wish fulfillment. All right. He's going to not only want you, but he's going to want this baby. This is what your baby wants. All right. So, Mommy, when are you going to tell Daddy you're pregnant with me? They want you to tell him right away. Do not delay. Okay, I just heard that. Don't delay. Don't delay. Tell him right away. Okay. So we are down, let me see here. We are down to the last message. All right, for this reading, for pile number 3, the baby girl energy. Mommy, when you go to sleep, Sometimes I wake up and move because you're still. Those little buggers. Yes. See, so when you're moving about during the day, when you're walking, you're swaying, all right? And that's like a rocking chair or a rocking motion. So, you know, it's so ironic, but when you're moving around, they are still because they're being lulled to sleep. But when you go to sleep at night, your body is still. Yes. All right. So when your body is still, there's no more motion. So they're like, there's no motion here. So they wake up. All right. So that's why for some of you, right when you're settling to sleep, just as you're falling asleep, they start stretching and kicking and moving around. And you're like, holy smokes, what's going on here? You were just still a second ago, and now I'm peaceful and calm and I'm laying still. Shouldn't you be too? And your baby's like, no. All right, so this is a cute little message that they want you to know. Okay, so that'll do it for pile number 3. All right, the baby girl energy. This is a very, very positive and very beautiful, important reading. All right, as I have just as I just explained a few minutes ago, some of you have manifested this, all right? But now that you've manifested this, all right, some of you are holding back, and some of you are not telling him yet. And thank goodness it's in the early stages. But your baby's calling you out on this, all right? Mommy, when are you going to tell Daddy you're pregnant with me? Right? They want you to tell him now. If you're pregnant now, they want you to tell him right away. All right? Because these stages have to happen. All right? He has to reflect. All right? So he may get scared and bolt, or you may just not have any sort of contact or communication with him for a while, right? Because he needs time to reflect and think about what this means to him. Yes. All right. So they're in agreement with me here. All right. So when this period, now it may not take 4 months. All right. But they're saying it could. All right. Not all masculines are evolved. All right. Not all of them are mature yet. Okay. We're talking about a young couple here. All right. Possibly teenagers. All right. So, it might take them a minute. All right. To process this. But when this happens, he's going to get in his heart space. All right. The King of Cups energy. All right. You offered him your cup of love, and you told him about this pregnancy, all right? But he didn't want nothing to do with it because he needs time to think. So you pulled back. You're like, oh, okay, all right? But you offered him your cup, and he's going to accept your cup. There it is, all right? For some of you, he may not accept it right away. For a few of you, he will, and you won't have to go through this laborious process. All right, but for most of you, you will. All right, it could be not 4 months, it might be a month, it might be 4 days, it could be 4 days, but for most of you, this masculine is going to need time to think about this. All right, to think about the cup that you're offering him, not just your cup of love, but a chance at a family. All right. But when he has time to reflect, he's going to accept that cup. And when he accepts that cup, that's going to be his wish fulfillment. All right. This is confirmation from your spirit baby. Okay. This entire reading is led by the spirit babies. All right. These are the energies that were pulled. All right. This is not just your wish fulfillment. This is his. All right. So to all the naysayers who say that this isn't going to work out because y'all are young, you know, they don't know what they're talking about, because it's you guys love each other very much and it's going to work out. All right. That is what they're telling you. That is what they want you to know. All right. And what they want me to remind some of you here is that, mommy, I'm going to be the only baby you will ever have. All right, with the little heart. Okay, they're telling you this with love. They want you to know that this is it. So enjoy this pregnancy, enjoy the whole process, enjoy the challenges, the bumps in the road, the aches and the pains and the cravings and the this, the that, the other thing. Okay, all the things that encompass the joyous and challenging journey of pregnancy and motherhood. They want you to enjoy it and to embrace it and to relish it. Okay, thank you, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. They want you to relish this pregnancy, every second of it. Okay? Okay. So until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste.